Welcome to the fourth segment of Bernama Today. Fabian Nasir is together with Miss Jenny Siap. Miss Still, okay.
Yeah, good morning.
Right, General Manager of AOC Energy Holdings, Sdn Berhad. She's a bit nervous, but she's done this a lot of times already, but I don't know why still nervous.
Because of you, I think.
Because of me, why?
Yes.
She brought in like essays, all the essays and all that. But don't worry, let's talk a little bit about, let me give a heads up about what AO Water is all about. Now, what we're talking about today is they've recently launched the Brighter Life with AO Water program in conjunction celebrating its 12th anniversary of the company's business in Malaysia. Wow, that's quite a while, huh? 1 decade already. Yeah. And Jenny Siap will be telling us a little bit about the program. It's called Brighter Life with AO Water program. Now, you know, maybe you can give us a little insight of what this program is all about, what it aims to achieve, and what has been done already as of today. Yeah?
Okay. Brighter Life with AO Water actually is a long-term initiative developed by our company to reach out to the people who are considering the opportunity to develop for a second career, paving towards a more fulfilling and financial secure retirement. And first of all, we are interested to work with these people to expand our business. Right. And second, we are ready to prepare some startup capital for the right candidates to open a shop for our product.
Wow.
And all the candidates actually they need to go through a training. And with our 12 years experience in this industry, and we are very confident that this is a win-win strategy for both of the party. For the candidates, they can start up a new business or second career with zero risk and capital involvement. Whereas for us, we can expand our horizontal business and influential in the market.
Okay, can you give us some numbers? Just let me ask you first. Can you give us some numbers? Can you provide some numbers to us? How much are you looking at starting up one particular business, or for one person to join you? How much
we need to invest?
Yes.
Okay, for one shop, the estimated budget is about 150,000 to 200,000.
Okay, that's
for one outlet.
That's a small kiosk or a
it's shop? It's a shop.
Okay,
yeah, it's a shop.
It's a retail outlet.
Yes, it's a retail outlet.
And where would it be positioned roughly?
We prefer in shopping mall.
Right, but 150,000 in shopping mall, the rent and all that will be in as well?
No, this one maybe just targeted for the renovation cost itself.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So in terms of getting into this, what are the qualifications of the candidates? What are you looking for?
Basically, number one, they must be healthy because we are dealing with health product.
They
must healthy in terms of mentality and physically. And number two, they must have at least 10 to 15 years of working experience. And number three, we are looking for full-time participants. Person, because since we need to involve such a huge
amount of money, right?
But of course, we do have another business model for targeted to those, if let's say they need to have a flexi working hours. We do have another types of business model as well.
Right, okay. So what is the motive or inspiration behind this program? I mean, why going out there helping people, or do you have any target market that you're planning to help?
Actually, this is a very good question. We are in this business for 12 years, and the most greater parts we witness in this business is to witness the people who transform their health transformations that leads to a life transformations among our royal customer. And it's fair to say that our customer base is from maybe 40 years old and above, and somehow or other they may experience some health issue at the early of 40 years old. And after experience a very good improvement on their health after drinking AO water, they will start to share with their friends and relatives.
Word of mouth.
Yes. So from here, eventually they become our agent, either on part-time or full-time basis.
So I'm just wondering, even Gerard said that at 40 years old you start to have this and that, but I'm just wondering if someone about my age, still in my late 20s, that would start earlier, would it be preventive measure towards
it's
this?
true.
Could it be a preventive measure?
Yes, of course. Of course. I think everybody, they need to start to take care of their health. Not only start from 40 years old and above.
That's right.
They should take care since they are very young. I always tell to my customer, even though if they say they are very young, they are kids, they are children, they should take care of their health since that moment of time. And not until we suffering any kind of diseases, then only we look for the solution.
Okay, so when you bring in these people, most of them, I guess, when we talk about 40 years old and all that, Gerard is a walking pharmacy, but who are your target markets? Are they men or the women or? know, do you have a specific target market that you're looking for?
No, in fact, as mentioned, our criteria, they must be healthy in terms of mentality and physically. Doesn't matter. They can be male or female. Female, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so when they come into your program, what would be the first thing to look at? I mean, what would you guys assess first, other than being mentally healthy and all that? What would you teach them? Would you teach them business, or would you teach them about the product? You know what I mean, right?
Training.
The training, yes.
The scope of our training, actually, we will conduct for about 6 months' time.
Okay.
For the candidates. In fact, we will open for interview.
Okay.
So we only will select 10 candidates.
Okay.
Run through the training for the 6 months.
Okay.
Then after that, we will only select the 3 top candidates to open the shop for this year.
Right.
So this one will we will move from 1 year to another year. Maybe every year we target on 3 candidates, since this is our initial stage.
$500,000 investment in a year for the candidates. Would you pay them salary, or because you see it's a full-time thing that you want them to get into, right?
Yes.
You're asking them to quit the job pretty much.
Yes, correct.
Right?
Correct.
What's the remuneration package that you're looking at? Because a person needs to spend monthly as well, right?
Yes, yes.
Maybe get a bit of details.
Can, no problem. Because in order to start up the second career, we will assist the candidates to open the shop with zero involvement of capital.
Okay.
But in return, all these candidates, they are entitled for 2 types of rewards.
Okay.
The number one is the monthly profit sharing, based on the total turnover generated for that particular shop. And the number 2 is the yearly profit sharing, based on after the net profit. In the event, if let's say there's no any profit generated for any single particular month, because pretty hard to say, because business is always
up and down.
So we will give them a secure income, a minimum secure income to them. And while during the training process, all the candidates also, they will get a training allowance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Means 10 of them will get training allowances.
Yes, correct.
Wow, okay. And when you pick 3, what happened to the 7?
For the 7, if let's say they want to continue to stay with us, they can continue until one day they feel we feel that they are fulfill our criteria and meet our target, and then next year they can be selected for open the new shop for next year.
Right. Where are your target areas of opening? I mean, you've been around for 12 years. I'm sure you're all around Malaysia, are you? What's your target business expansion areas? I'm sure when you get these people in, you want them to be expanding at a certain area of interest, right? Where you see the market is, if not, then any company wouldn't just throw money there.
Yes, yes.
So where are we looking at?
So our planning, we will start from, we separate into short term, medium term and long term. For the short term, that means for initial stage, we will focus on Klang Valley area. And after that, we will move on to maybe southern and northern side, and even the east coast Malaysia.
So when you start with here, would the success here be duplicated there? Or would this person be sent there for another training when the shop is already here?
No, the training can be the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually our training scope not only limited to product knowledge and the sales technique. And the most important thing also, we need to put all these candidates into the actual atmosphere of this industry.
Would you send them to a, let's say, for example, a retail shop that you have now to do?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah, actually we do have our own retail shop already, so we have the SOP how to run a shop. So we will send all these candidates to our actual shop to experience the actual environment when they start up their own business. And at the same time also we will send them to our roadshow and exhibition. And then to train them how to approach customer, how to doing sales and talk to the customer.
Great. So from your experience, right, running a shop is not easy. Just wondering, what do you think the success, this has been going on, I'm sure you're training some people right now. What's the success rate of these people that's actually already completed the program?
We can say that because the potential of our product. So the chances to success is very high. And then because of our 12 years of experience in this industry, we are very confident that this is going to be a win-win strategy for both of the parties.
Right. How much are we looking at, I mean, in terms of business returns? Because 150,000 to put in, I'm sure you expect a good number will be 3 times return lah, right? That's a good number. But what do you kind of look at the return for the company? How much would it boost the sales of, I mean, in terms of percentage?
You mean after implementing this
After
campaign?
implementing this, you see, you are looking at 3% a year, which is 2 years, you have 6 people already, which is 6 new outlets. This is excluding the ones that you are going to expand by yourself. What returns do you see, in terms of the company's prospect?
We forecast about
forecast, yes.
about 30% increase.
Wow, that's a lot.
Based on these 3
right.
outlets.
Based on these 3 outlets,
so that's why the location, we will select those strategic location, not any place.
Right.
In fact, the candidates, they can propose after they're selected, after the training, they can propose the ideal location, but it's subject to our management approval.
Okay.
Normally, we will select those more high traffic area.
That's right.
So that's why the chances to generate sales is very high. And furthermore, because our product nature is a water.
Yes,
it's a necessity to everybody.
Correct.
And we do have a set of demonstration and explanations. And basically, our business, we are more focused on education.
Right. I realized that as well, because when you brought in the science thing.
It's all right.
So of course.
Yes,
I was on the show, remember?
Yeah.
So other than that, when you have these programs, right, these are the ones that the company pays for. But if, let's say, a person wants to walk up to you and say, hey, Janice, can I start it myself? And I have this kind of money. Can you help me? Would you guys do that as well?
Yeah, of course. But the most important, we also will have to judge them whether they got the passion. I think it's very important. Capital is another thing, but the passion, whether they really have the passions, want to transform people's life and transform people's health, I think very important.
So it's also down to the criteria of this person before you actually educate them, give them all the information, right?
Correct.
So if somebody wants to actually get to know about this program a little bit more, how do they do that? Because I've never heard of this if you're not on TV, right? Yeah, how do they do that?
Actually, they can. We always have exhibition and roadshow in all the shopping mall.
All right.
And the exhibition in PWTC, KLCC, or even Mid Valley. Other than this, they can log into our website, www.aowater.com.my, to access more information about our product.
Do you have like a newsletter or something that you send to people monthly basis, weekly basis, to update them about new facts, information about? Do you have that?
At this moment, we do send out all this information to our existing customer.
Right, yeah.
Through email.
So people can register in the website if
they have to be our customer, then they will get all this information.
Right. Okay, so you have to purchase one of your products first.
They are, yeah.
Right. Okay, thank you very much, Janice, for being on the show.
Yeah,
you okay,
thank you. Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much for watching Bernama today. Stay tuned, we have the Malay news up next right here on Bernama TV.